The National Economic Development and Labour Council, NEDLAC, was established under the NEDLAC Act and has for 30 years brought government, business, labour and community stakeholders together to address South Africa's socio-economic problems through dialogue on policy and legislation. Amid the years of dialogue and interventions, the newly installed NEDLAC Executive Director, Makuku Mampuru, says more still needs to be done, with the biggest issue right now being a stagnant economy and the unemployment crisis.
Unemployment is still stubborn, especially youth unemployment. Structural challenges include slow economic growth, skills mismatches, energy and logistics constraints which limit job creation.
The country has also seen a jobs bloodbath in various industries, with companies including Goodyear Tires and ArcelorMittal shutting down, leading to massive job losses. Employment and Labour Minister Nomakosazana Meth says this is a cause for concern as she outlines interventions underway to address this scourge.
We need to focus and prioritize the production, industrialization and production locally in our country so that there are jobs that are created. So we are in that dialogue, but for sure the issues of companies that are closing down is unfortunate, but many times other companies don't approach us, others approach us very late, as we are having a program for the turnaround and we've got the turnaround strategy, the business turnaround and revitalization program that is done by Productivity South Africa. We've got another program called Temporary Employee Relief Scheme that is done by SMMEs and UIF. We are trying to preserve jobs.
The minister has advised distressed companies to approach the Department for Assistance through various platforms set up. Business Unity South Africa's Kaiser Muyani has raised concerns on the work of the department, saying it can do better in supporting businesses.
In a country that is plagued by high unemployment and job losses, the failures and inefficiencies at the UIF are troubling. Efforts by business and labor to get answers and to secure accountability remain in vain.
COSATU's Matthew Parks has cautioned that failure to speedily address the strained relations with the United States on the imposed tariffs would lead to more companies shutting down and jobs lost.
There was already discussions yesterday at NEDLAC with the Department of Trade and Industry about the current state of negotiation with the US, what are the areas we can find each other on, what are the areas we can't find each other on, and to see how do we fix the relationship, because we must fix it. The US is the largest economy in the world, is our second largest trading partner after China and the EU to an extent, but also to say how do we cushion fragile sectors.
Delivering a keynote address, Deputy President Paul Mashatile brought a message of hope, urging social partners to also champion skills development in their interventions.
Equality will require us to accelerate our efforts in skills development, youth empowerment, and bridging the gap between rural and urban economies.
This summit coincided with the country's G20 presidency and 30 years of the Labour Relations Act. Constituencies are in agreement that NEDLAC remains a pivotal vehicle still on influencing policy and bringing about positive change in the lives of South Africans. The talks, proposed actions and the report that's released here will be taken to various sectors and communities across the country to form part of the national dialogue. SABC News in Johannesburg.